Alright, peace world. Now we playing with some big time right here. Now this church is active right here. Now, this particular church, the architecture you could tell is Moorish architecture. Architecture. You know what I'm saying? They just threw a lot of crosses on it or whatnot and made it a Catholic church. And if I'm not mistaken, this is another Polish Catholic church. Okay, this is a beautiful church. The way it's built, you know what I'm saying? The architecture is magnificent. Wesley Snipes actually made a movie that did footage in this actual church. I forget the name of the movie, but this is the playground they were at right here. That's the Dig Projects right there for y'all that don't know. You know what I'm saying? He was right here. Wesley Snipes was right here. They were on that basketball court ahead of you. Again, that's downtown Detroit. That's St. Alberta's Church where we came from. And we going right back to this beautiful piece of architecture right here, which I'm going to walk across the street soon as this car comes. Okay, I'm going to get a closer look at this piece of art. Because again, Detroit always gets recognized for its horribleness, I guess. But it's a lot of history and a lot of art here. Okay, this is like one of my favorite churches to look at in the city of Detroit. Okay, we talking about some big, humongous churches, bro. Right in the hood. You understand? It's not a game. Like seriously, I mean, they was putting some money up in here, many years ago. And for you Moors out there that follow the prophecies of Noble Drew Ali, man, look at what he said about Detroit, man, and it's crazy. But this church right here is thriving because every Sunday I see people at this church. I definitely see people at this church. Now, that's interesting that the church down there doesn't have a lot of people coming on Sunday, but this particular church right here has a lot of people coming to it on Sunday, and I hear their bells ring too. And on any given Sunday, when all these churches that I'm going to show you, when all of their bells are ringing, it's just, it's an interesting sound. The name of the church is Sweetest Heart of Mary, Roman Catholic Church. Okay, so it's a Roman Catholic church. But I saw some Polish language down there, if I'm not mistaken. Wow. Let's get a look at this piece right here. Oh, look at that. See what I'm saying? That's live. That's live right there. Now, for those of you that do not believe that this is architecture designed by the original people, then go back to the 12th century, 11th century, or any time when the Moors ruled Spain, and you'll see the influence that we had on the early European architects. You know what I'm saying? That looks like a W right there. You know what I'm saying? And behind you, or behind the church is facing east. Okay, you got that little, you got the 6-point star in their glass. You know what I'm saying? You got triangles in the front. And if I'm not mistaken, this is a historic site, But just the massive, like if you got to be here, like just to really see the magnitude of the church. And like I said, if you ever saw the Wesley Snipes movie that he did, in his church, man, the inside is like beautiful, bro. got to see it. But I want to get this plaque right here. This is a historic site. And if you can't read it, I'm going to read it for you. It says, Sweetest Heart of Mary Catholic Church. During the late 19th century, many Polish immigrants fleeing oppression came to Detroit. In 1886, a group of them organized the school that was the beginning of Sweetest Heart of Mary Parish. On December 8, 1888, the Reverend Dominic H. Kolasinski, former pastor and builder of neighboring St. Albertus Church, became their pastor without episcopal approval. Under his leadership, construction of this late Victorian Gothic church began in July 1890. On February 18, 1894, the parish officially became part of the Diocese of Detroit. The church's windows, made by the Detroit Glass Works, won prizes at the 1893 Chicago Columbian Exposition. Its organ is one of the oldest Austin organs in existence. Its 217-foot spires house three large bells named St. Mary, St. Joseph, and St. Barbara. That's a jewel right there. Because I said it without even reading it. I said it that those two churches were connected. So we're going to pause on this one, and we're going to go to the next one. Peace.